Friday injury report starting to roll in for Week 11 in the NFL. In Cincinnati, T. Higgins expected to return from a quad injury that cost him 3 games. Bengals a 1.5-point dog on Sunday night against the Chargers. DK Metcalf expected to return this week for the Seahawks following their bye. They're taking on San Francisco. Devontae Adams also expected to play for the Jets after missing practice on Wednesday and Thursday. But the Bills will be without tight end Dalton Kincaid on Sunday against the Chiefs. Keon Coleman, the rookie wideout, already ruled out. Amari Cooper is listed as questionable. That's one of the games that we will be watching on the Week 11 slate. You're watching Ben Solak right now. He's going to help us break it down. Let's move to another primetime matchup in the AFC, Steelers-Ravens. How you betting this one, Ben?
I'm looking at Zay Flowers, who's the Ravens' leading receiver, and they really like him against single-high defenses, so I'm going over 59.5 receiving yards in this game against the Steelers, who play single-high on 70% of the snaps. It's more than any other defense in football. Zay's so good against these looks, because if he gets pressed, he's incredible at getting off the line of scrimmage, right? Goes, finds routes downfield. And then if he's off coverage, they just throw him screens, right, and let him produce after the catch. Zay's been a tough guy to bet this year because he either gets like 140 yards or 20. So I like 60 plus, but I also like 70 plus, 80 plus, and 90 plus. I think it's gonna be a close game, so a big day.
And we could see a lot of points in that matchup, one of the higher totals on the weekend at 48.5. Now a game with the largest spread this weekend. No surprise, the Detroit Lions land 14 at home against the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. Biggest favorite role for them since 1995. Are you going to bet the side or approach this game a different way?
I'll probably end up taking the side because it's the Lions against Mac Jones. But for the purpose of the show, I'm on under 79.5 receiving yards for Amon-Ra St. Brown. This is a really big number. He's only cleared this twice so far this season. And on such a big point spread, we just don't think he's going to be super involved, right? In the second half if they're leading by a lot. Jaguars are a very easy team to run on. They've been a run funnel defense. Teams run more often than expected when they play the Jaguars. And the Jaguars are a man coverage team. St. Brown is only averaging 0.89 yards per route run against man coverage this year. That's a third of what he does against zone coverage, right? He's a zone cover beater playing a man coverage team that they're going to blow out of the park. So this should not be a high volume day for him. I'm taking the under.
Yeah, and I think if you want to correlate in another bet with that, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery could have big days on the ground because they'll likely be running the ball a lot.
I'm talking my language.
A 2-touchdown home favorite. All right, what kind of language is Jameis Winston going to be talking? Revenge game down in New Orleans against the Saints in Week 11. Who do you like in this one, Ben?
I like the Browns. I like James to eat the W in this one. This Browns team coming off of a bye, a little bit of a mouthwash opportunity for them, just how injury-riddled, how drama-riddled this season has been for them. They get a Saints team that got the interim bump last week and will probably suffer the interim fall-off this week. The Saints still have a terribly injured wide receiver room, right? We're looking at Mason Timpton and Marquez Valdes-Scantling probably taking the majority of snaps against one of the best coverage rooms in all of football. And we're looking at a quarterback in Derek Carr, who is 39th in completion percentage, 36th in EPA per dropback when pressured this season, 6.6 interception percentage, second highest in football. The Browns are a top 3 team in generating pressure. I know Zadarius Smith has been sent to Detroit, but they should still be a really good pressure team in this one. So long as you don't let Alvin Kamara run all over you, Browns should control and win this game. I like 1 the money line.
Yeah, we saw the Saints have the big win in Coach Rizzi's first game. Might be a letdown in the second game. Thanks as always, Ben. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Sunday morning with your weekly Sunday Best.